Hello? Can somebody explain these voices in my head? Can you? Hey? Honestly. Um, I'm going to talk to you guys openly about a specific subject that has been very endear to me. And if I can communicate that properly, then I'm hoping to find a united force that will understand my opinion here as a subject of antimatter. Basically, time coded diversion of self. Not too complex, you know? Um, so these entities that are above us, they're doing something kind of cool, you know. And I know that these doctors, we hate them, we love them, you know. They take care of us. They try to assume things like, oh, we're here doing this for your health, we're doing this for your well-being, feeding you medication and doing all this stuff to your brain. So I've been treated for about 15 years for schizophrenia, and none of the medication ever worked. I never wanted to be cured. They kept insisting that I needed treatment, and all things just became a blur, and I wasn't too sure who I was anymore. And all the only thing that stayed true to me were the voices and that actual design and desire to uh, be one with them, and spirit and soul, and have love, and like communicate with them, right? So these beings of mine, they're kind of there for me all the time, and I do feel lonely at times when they're not there. It's like having missing a friend. uh, I can tell the difference between my thoughts, my automatic thoughts, my pre-programmed AI, artificial intelligent thoughts, and I can also tell the difference between the presence of other people or other things in the telepathic mainframe of being. So, other than that, let me just take a little breather and we'll absorb in all this information for a little moment here now. So, how do I explain these voices? Well, some people go about thinking that the voices are based on angels, demons, schizophrenic episodes, internal dialogue, and all this is true, right? Because we have to assume all truths possible until reasonable doubt is given. But like the materialism world sees it as a schizophrenic episode of scientific propagation, and I see it as an idealistic mindset to advance and achieve higher states of consciousness. And everybody believes this now, and I think that they do need to compensate me in some way or form for taking my friendship status to a mere zero for about 36 years, I'd say. Well, 36 years of mine, I've had friends, but I've always been on the move and transitioning, right? And now it seems society with the coronavirus and everything, it's just so hard to get together and feel the love of interconnectivity of one kind, you know, one kind of person just close to you, you know, like something that's real dear to me. Um, I've never been in a serious relationship, and I don't know if it's like my fucking mannerism to seek perfection in someone, or that I just resonate my empathic skills and I just lose myself when someone's around me. I really become them, worstly, mostly themselves, not as much as they should be because they resonate with me. And then it becomes more like a game, you know? And I don't want to play the game. I'm done playing this game, you know? I'm advanced. I'm far beyond the traditional means. I'm not ancient. I don't participate in all the social bullshit. The pop culture can go to hell. Hell doesn't exist to me. Satan doesn't exist, but I believe in Satanism. Like, what the fuck is going on with this world, man? Things are going to shit, and shit is coming up, and everything in like new age thinking is achieving things to enlighten people. But so let's just keep this a bit shorter. I'm talking real fast. I'm stressed out. This is one of my first dialogical videos that I'm making, like on a really like down to earth subject, and I think I'm gonna stick with it right now. So this is This is explaining the voices. You know, we're gonna explain the voices here. Yeah, not just talk about my life. Oh, so yeah. Oh, the voices. So like deja vu's and all this stuff, man. It's been happening to me, and I've been telling my doctors, and I've been telling the stories about them, like communicating me and giving me love, and they're like, "Oh, you have to take this new medication. Oh, you have more voices. Oh, you're a risk to society. All this BS, right? Like the only risk to society is that I'm gonna punch them in the face for like treating me like shit, and that's the only reasoning I should get out of it. Like I don't have the right to treat people like shit because I am the better person. Like if you treat me like shit, just gonna treat you back, or I'm gonna turn the other cheek. As my Jesus Christ for God out loud? What the fuck? You know, like who's gonna make the just rule and statement when I'm my own man? And they're sitting there round the table, just be like, so you wrote this about him, and he's saying this, and how's it going? Is he doing well? And yes, of course I'm doing well, man. Get it through your fucking heads. Holy shit. Unholy sacrimony, man. So, the system, what about it? It's a fucking lonely one, man. I want you to join me on this quest. I don't want to be alone. Like if you see this video and you think it resonates with you and you believe that you're a higher state of mind and you don't want to sit with through the bullshit of reality anymore, like we can go on journeys, you know. We don't have to be alone. You and I, we could propagate, you know. We could do all kinds of stuff, you know. And if this is like one last thing I could tell you is communes and cults and all is not bad. There's nothing bad about leaving the system, you know. Um, I'm not the most wealthiest person in the world, so if you have any money, like please give it to me so I can buy some land or something, and like get a license because I haven't driven in like 20 years. Been taking the bus. Here, bus driver, let's go for a ride. Let's sit on the bus. Take me to the grocery store. That's about my life right there. But yeah, I like playing music. I like doing art. I have a website on the Overmind. The Overmind's another part of the whole aspect of this hearing voices subject. So if you can stay tuned for more documents like that from me, I'm sure you'll be very interested in it if you're that kind of person. And like I don't base my knowledge off of anything I read, but I've been reading a bit more lately, and it's sort of like chiming through and like connecting. You know, the gears are grinding a bit, and it's like, oh, this seems a bit right, like what I was thinking before. And I'm like, well, when I read, like it opens my mind, but my mind was already there. Like my mind is there. So what the heck? What is this knowledge and shit they're teaching us in school? They're not teaching us anything because our knowledge is there. We shouldn't have to teach anybody anything. Just create a craft and live your life, you know? Now we're enslaved to society, man. But now we're losing all our jobs, and people are staying at home, being afforded by the government, and they want to regulate the internet and all that shit. No way, man. No. Extremism and all that stuff. We don't go there. We don't go to extremism. We are extreme enlightened entities, and that's as far as we'll go, and as far as you'll ever know. So my choices in life bring me here. You know, I'm not gonna subjugate myself to things that I can't understand because I understand that I subjugated myself for a reason, and if that reason is still there, who knows? We can achieve greater things, and it's a war of the minds basically now. You know, whatever better thing will prosper will prosper. That's it. Prosper into the light. So, the light pinpoint accuracy of the interspector delusion is still at force here. And so, yeah, I've got a couple things coming. I'll have another video for you, and stay tuned, subscribe, like, and don't be a stranger. Comment, and check out my website. Do whatever you can. You know, I'm not the best at promoting or making money, but someday I will have my land in my kingdom, and you would be in my kingdom, and we should have all the greatest attitudes and professions of matter and space-time continuums to achieve all united health and well-being Thank you very much for my programming. Continue on to live your life. You can succeed now. Goodbye. I have one for you. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. What it? Ah, it's better with this hand, isn't it? Yes. This hand right here. Yeah. What does this mean? I don't know. What does this mean? I don't know. Oh, oh, oh. All right. All right, guys. Stay tuned. I'll be back. Don't worry.